This is Stuart Mackey for the Pocket Podcaster, episode 5. And today we're going to show you how to actually take that video and get it onto your iPad in order to edit it. So in order to do that, you're going to need this adapter here. This is the camera adapter. It has a USB jack on the end, and that allows you to plug your iPhone cable into this adapter here. And then we just go over here to this is a 3rd gen iPad, so it still has the 30-pin connector, but they make one for the Lightning that's more or less the same. And you plug it in here, and I'm pretty sure it fits even with the OtterBox on it. And then you plug the other end into your iPhone. Now I'm shooting this on my iPhone. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to plug, I've got an extra iPad mini here that I shot some B-roll on, and I'm going to plug that into the camera kit, and I'm going to plug it into a 30-pin cable and wait to see what happens. I got a message on the iPad mini that said trust, so I had to click trust on the iPad mini, and then you click import, and now it shows I just shot these 5 clips on the iPad mini, and you can either hit import all, or you can select the ones you want to import. I know that there's 2 takes here of kind of the same thing, and I know that this first one was no good, so I'm not going to import it. And you click import, import selected. And then it may be hard to see in the video, but there's a progress bar, and then a green check appears when they're done importing. And these are all only like 5 or 10 seconds, so it didn't take very long. But if you shot, say, a 5-minute video on your iPhone and wanted to copy it to your iPad, it might take a little bit longer. So this is also nice. If you don't want to have all these duplicate copies of your files, you can tell your iPad to delete the copies from the other device, from your iPhone. Or you can keep them if you want to have a copy on the iPhone and a copy on the iPad. I'm actually going to choose to delete to make sure I save some space on my iPhone. Now that it's imported, you go to the regular camera roll. And one thing I like that's nice in iOS 7 is there's under albums here, there's an album that just says videos. So all the videos I've ever shot in my camera roll or saved in my camera roll, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and import the episode 1 through 4 videos, and then we'll come back. Alright, so as you can see, I've imported all the videos from the previous episodes. There's also the B-roll that I imported from the iPad mini, and that all shows up in here sorted by date and time. So I did a couple of false takes that I didn't like of episode 1. So this one here I know is the episode 1. So what you're going to do is you can tap to play it. There it is. So that's episode 1. But you saw that I had a lot of extra time at the beginning before I actually started talking. And so what you can do is, I'm going to go back to the beginning, and I'm going to press and hold this little handle, and it lets me zoom in to the video. And I'm going to look at my lips, and right before I start talking is the beginning. Then what you can do is you can grab this little end handle and find that same spot again. And now I found the beginning, and then I do the same thing at the end. So I grab the end, and I find where I stop talking. And there, see how I'm reaching to turn my camera off. So I'm going to back up just a little bit more. This is why it's helpful to make sure you always count to 2 when you're done. And I let go. So you can see there's a tiny little bit on each end that's been cut off. And to actually render that out, you hit trim. And I've got a choice here. I can trim the original and make it so I no longer have the extra pieces on the end, or I can do save as new clip. Now, if you have space, I always recommend you do save as new clip, because if you cut too much off, there's no going back. So I definitely recommend clicking save as new clip. It's thinking, and now it's done. So now when I play it, from the beginning. So with nothing else, I've got it edited. And David Allen will be proud. My weekly reminder came up. I can just leave it like this, and I can publish it. I can publish it to YouTube. I can save it to a WordPress blog, or FTP it to a podcast hosting service, whatever you want to do. So that is your basic editing. You can also use that to edit a video you want to post to Facebook. So with no other editing, no paid tools, you can actually edit a video on your iPad. Again, this has been Stuart Mackey for the Pocket Podcast. And also make sure to leave us a feedback and review on iTunes or pocketpodcaster.com/iTunes. Thank you very much.